All right, you'll be really, really quiet. I'm just going to put you in here. There we go. You're all nice and snuggled down. That should be fine.
Who are you talking to?
No one?
I can hear you talking.
No, I'm not talking to anyone.
Oh, you haven't, have you? Oh, you're joking. How are you going to get them through customs?
Well, I figure that we'll put a blanket over Wayne and Gary, Paul and Carl will stand in front, and if the customs officers say anything, we're going to get Darren to do some fast talking. It'll be okay. We'll see you in the UK. There you are. Did you have a good trip? Hope you did. All snug and sound in there? Well, come on then. Let's get out. We've got some detecting to do in the UK. Come on.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. This is the first rally that we are attending in the UK. There's fields all over there. We've got acres and acres to play with, but we can't do that unless I stop yabbering. So let's get out there. Alrighty, so we had that 43, 45 thing, and it appears we've got it in here. Oh, as my mate Paul would say, Claudius Shotius. Now, see how beautiful and thin that is? Is it a coin, or are we going to be bedeviled with a shank? Oh, it's still teasing us, we don't know. Awesome, coin. First signal. It does look a bit toasted, but I reckon with a little bit of a brush up, we'll see what it is. It might be a George II, but we'll find out in a tick. Well, there it is. And yeah, look, I don't like giving up on coins, but that one is pretty toasted. There is something just there that I can't make out what it is. Probably on film we'll go, oh, it's one of those. But yeah, just at the present time, first coin, it is toasted, but a coin is a coin, pal, and that'll do us. We'll get that in our pot. Well, I got a very, very signal, and there was 1417. Now I still had stubble on the top of the ground. Where I've got this from is 7 inches below ground level. So I've got the Legend, I've got the LG24 on, I've got a recovery speed at 4. So I know that's low, but the reason I'm doing it is because there's not many targets around. I want to get a bit of depth with the smaller coil. So at 7 inches below the ground, but probably 2 inches of stubble on top of that, yeah, it is the detonator cap out of a shotty end. But the size of it with a small coil at that depth, I don't think that's a failure. It's non-ferrous. I got it. I'm even actually running with a threshold as well. You call that part of the prospecting theme. But yeah, I don't reckon that's too bad a find for seeing how it's going. I reckon we'll keep moving on after that though. Not that you can hear, but that's not bad. Got some good depth. So deep it's not even telling me whether it's ferrous or non-ferrous. So we're going to dig it. And we are out. So I'll take those off so I can hear. Oh, we are on the Saxon. Look at the ring and dot pattern on that, will you? It's not Roman, but that is a Saxon shotty end all day long. Let's keep going. Alright, I got a 25, 26 down there. It's just very faint. We'll just see what we have got. I think it's in there. I'm taking the headphones off, so right. Something small just in my hand. Oh wow, look at that. There we go. That's a piece of a bloody aluminium rivet. Well, I'm not missing much then, am I? It's not what we want to find, but it is proving the point that we're not missing anything. So you've only got to walk over it. That's not bad going with the Legend and the LG24 coil. Yep, yeah, happy with finding that. Like a silver next though. Oh, over here the bastards taunt me. Look at that, bloody rivet. All the way in a stony field and I find one. Bloody hell. All right, 22, 23, couple of bars down. That should probably do it for here. All right, what have we got? We are out. We're over in here. Are we looking at a Roman? Are we looking at lead? I see something white. It would be that thing. Now, we'll not discount it straight off the bat. Oh, 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 oh. It's lead. Now, right off the start, I'm looking, I'm actually a little bit excited about this. See that end? See how it's pointed? Are we looking at a Roman lead stylus that's been bent? Potentially hit by the plough, in fact. I would be happy enough to say that, actually. It's not a, like it looks like it's been folded and rolled at some point. but I would nearly say that that was a lead stylus. Maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. But you know what? I'm going to go with that. Got a faint 26, 27. We're just down in there. So I've had a lot of signals here that have done the old peep peep of being a ferrous target, but this one is staying true. So, good, it's not that. Actually seems to be a little bit of size. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mute the tone a little bit so we know that it's just down there. So that's coming from behind it. There we go. That should have it. Well, it's not a success. That is a very old piece of lead. Very old piece of lead. Not really what we want, but you know, we found it. It was, in fact, if I do that, we're looking at 7 inches down. So it's not too bad to find, but let's find something better, hey? 29, 30 in a great field with hardly any bloody targets in it. And I just scraped this out with my foot and we got that. Petter Ironmonger Yeovil. Now where we are, we're actually not that far from Yeovil. So yeah, probably late Victorian, early 20th century, but still, yeah, pretty happy with a find like that. Let's see if we can find something a little bit older. Iffy, dodgy signal. How's that for a square nail? Interesting head on it, but yeah, big signal. There we go, on to the next. I don't think that's my signal there. Oh, I can see what that is. Or maybe it was another bloody nail. But we'll check this again. We'll see if we can find something a bit better. So we got our nail. It wasn't Roman. But in this clod, I think I'm excited. Because I think, oh, if I can get it open, I think this might be part of a fibula. No, I'm looking at it. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Though, I don't know. That looks like it's enamelling. So I'm sort of happy to go with at the moment a artifact. Is it part of a ring? I don't know. But I reckon that's enamelling on there. So that's potentially not too bad. Anyway, we'll take that and we'll keep going. Oh, you blackguard. Look at that bloody pill packet. Ah, that's my first decent find too. Bodes ill, doesn't it? got a very, very solid 45. Should be able to hear that. So we're going to see what it is. Good, it hasn't started blurping on me, so it might just be fractionally out. There we go, that should do it. Might just, and watch your heads. That ought to do it. Here we go. What the bloody hell? Marcus, what clockery is this? Bloody hell. They're in a great big field and I pull out half a bloody clock. Ah. Ah well, was a good non-ferrous signal. We found it. Now I think we'll just keep going. Hey mate, what you got? Got a nice 32, 33, all the bars down. So let's go in, and it's a lot nicer digging than some of the other fields we were in that had rocks and everything. Rightio. What have we got in here then? Oh, where? Is that a tractor? No, it's not. Right. Oop. But we are straight on it. Ooh. Geez, I must have been really close actually. And it's moving. Oh. Oh, you blackguard. Still though, there we are in the middle of a field. That's an old piece of lead. Not really what we want, but it is a non-ferrous target. So, you know, I'll take that. We've got an interesting one, 27, 26. So I've dug it, and we've got this. And you look at that and you go, okay, that's like half a musket ball. But see the dots, the rings. I think it's bronze, so I don't know what it is. But they're not hammer marks or anything, or where it's hit something, because you can see there's 4 of them. So yeah, really, really interesting. That is bronze. Yeah. So who knows what that is? Hopefully we'll get some information when we get back to the tents and find out. Alrighty, 15, 16, and I must say the signals are extremely few and far between, but we've got that. Now, strap end or tweezers? If they're tweezers, they're Roman. I'll tell you what, I reckon I'm going to try and break that out a little bit more. Right. Is there a little bit of pattern there? I think I'm going to take to this just with the toothbrush, because I only want extremely fine bristles. Oh, I don't know. I think it might be a strap end, but that's just my call, hopefulness. We can definitely see a pin through there. So I think there's a pin through there as well. Could be strap end. Who knows? Might get some information on that. Alrighty folks, we're out on the field. It's nearly time to pull the pin, but we have come across Andy from Andy's Detecting Adventures. How you going, mate?
Yeah, all right, mate. It's nice to see you.
And you too.
I've seen all your stuff and your YouTube channels and the stuff, and I know you were here with Bill, weren't you, not so long ago? I've seen that. Yeah.
So, but we've got mutual friends between us.
We have, and that is quite. You know, when we were talking about it, it's a small world, isn't it?
It is a small world. How have you gone on the rally this weekend?
It's been quiet, this one. It's been hard. We've had a few bits up. There's some bits that has come up. There's a gold ring. I was just chatting to a bloke over there who's had a silver denarius. So there is some history here. It's just really, really, really hard going, as you know.
A lot of hard ground in between the good finds.
Yeah.
And I know I didn't find any, so...
No, I've had the 9-inch coil on. I'm just going to go back to the van and stick the 15 on and see if I can get a little bit more...
deeper.
Well... Not so much depth, cover more ground, yeah. I'm going to give it a go. So.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Now, if you are not familiar with Andy's Detecting Adventures, bloody well make yourself familiar. Go over, give the man a subscribe, a like, comment on all his videos and that. Push him up with the subscriptions.
Thank you very much. When we do find a fair bit as well, so it's worth a look at.
Yeah, it is. So we'll catch you out there.
All right, cheers.
Well, there we are, the end of our first rally. And was it a failure? No. We actually, though the finds were very few and extremely far between, the Legend with the LG24 coil did well. I pulled out some very small stuff, some obscure stuff, but we found it. Some things we get at rallies, which is the best part of them, is the friendships that are strengthened and the new friendships that are forged. That is just some of the best things about here. We've had people come up to us, fellow YouTubers, we've had people that have watched us on TV, everything like that, and it is just absolutely brilliant. So anyway, we drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time, so come on over and like, share, subscribe, do all the things to make a channel grow. We have a little e-store if you want some special merch, and keep in mind it's always good to fill in Sunny Day Detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And we'll catch you next time. Keep in mind, that's that bit.